when I go out there, or when my clients come in here and I serve them, and they say, thank you, you did it so well, that puts a smile on your face.
Eufrance Events, an event service provider located in Kisumu County, deals with all types of events, from weddings, corporate events, funerals, parties, you name them. We thrive in excellence as our tagline goes, your success is our business.
Okay, my name is Francis Kitatu Molepa. The responsibility that I have in this company, in this job, is generally operations.
My name is Eunice Kitatu. My responsibility or my position in this job is I'm the event manager. Eufrance is it's a combination of initials from Eunice and Francis. That's how it came to Eufrance.
To be honest, I have learned to be disciplined. Discipline is a very key component for somebody to grow. So I have realized that if you are disciplined in anything that you do, you can to grow and excel. So as a person, I think discipline to me is the most important thing that I have learned in this job.
I am passionate and I love events. That's the reason why I chose to do the events industry. I just love that word, thank you, that appreciation from my client that is happy and satisfied. That energizes me.
How the company began. Of course, we began very, I would say basic or very small. And then we didn't have a lot of facilities then. So when we began, actually it was like a job, and we were wondering whether we would be able to make it in the field, because then the facilities we had were fair, I would say were fair, if not small. And somehow I had some doubts whether we are going to really make it, because then we were not having clients because of the capacity that we had. Like now, when we began, we had the utensils that we are using. We began very small, like catering section. Actually, the catering section is the one that began. And yes, we had doubts. We had doubts whether we are going to make it in this field. But by and by, as we progressed, we are seeing a difference, and the way we are today, we are big enough, I think, big that the market recognizes that we are existing.
The current economic status that we are in at the moment, it's hindering us in the sense that a client will want a particular line or a particular standard of thing, but you can't pay for it. But because you're not to be a particular level, you are forced to go out of your way to do it. So somehow we go at a loss because the standards have to be met.
We do events, funeral events. The government expects you to charge VAT on somebody who is crying already, you know. And you know, you put the tax margins, of course the prices go higher. And it's very hard to explain to the people who have believed that, you know, the government requires you to pay tax and blah, 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 blah. It becomes a bit hard. So sometimes we have to absorb the tax ourselves. You know, we don't pass it to the customer, we don't charge it to the customer. Ideally, we should charge it to the customer, to the client, but then now we don't charge it. Now that one again it becomes our burden.
Sometimes clients not understanding what we are supposed to do, thinking they know better than we do. So when things go haywire, again it revert back. Why couldn't you advise me yet? Initially when you're advising, they are not understanding you. They think you're just marketing to get their cash. That's the thing.
Eufrance Events began as a catering service provider from way back in 2006, and now they have grown in the competitive markets to be a big brand company owning several tent structures, from dome tents to A-frames to B-lines to stretch tents and many more, including executive mobile toilets. The unique services they deliver to their clients makes them a highly sought-after company.
My experience with Eufrance events began way back in 2014. Let me say that is when I got to know Eufrance event. That was in 2014. That was when my cousin was wedding. I got to know about Eufrance. Then my experience now was in 2016 when I was preparing for my wedding or planning for my wedding. And one thing that I learned about Eufrance, when I went to Eunice to do my and I asked her to do my wedding preparation or handle my event. She asked me one question, that why do you want to do this? And I told her that given that I am the first person in my family to do a wedding, and also from where I'm coming from, I was kind of breaking from a tradition that I needed to set a good example to the people that are coming after me.
My name is Mike Meso, singer-songwriter, versatile wedding and corporate MC. Well, my experience with Eufrance events is actually like the mother that introduced me to the industry as long as events is concerned. Very competent, good at their job. I would say right now in Kenya, Eufrance events is one of the biggest actually event planners in Kenya right now. They've been able to to have the capacity to host not only local events but also national events and even international events. And I would say so far so good. Eufrance has been one of the event company that has built my brand as an MC. I think they're good at their job.
My experience with Eufrance is number one, she's a friend. Number two, she's the best service provider so far. I've worked with her for quite some time, both outside there and also in the church. And her work is good. That's why I preferred her working for me in this wedding. I never regret working or choosing to work with Eufrance because she's the best. Yes.
With Eufrance, you cannot be disappointed. You can only complain that they over-deliver. Eufrance is a solution-based organization. If you're looking for solutions for your event, you don't have to do events where your guests won't be disappointed, your guests won't be embarrassed, then Eufrance is the company you need to go for.
One thing that I came to realize, and I saw even during the preparation for my wedding and even during the wedding, excellence. she did beyond what I expected. And the wedding was so excellent. The decorations and everything was beyond that which I expected. And it was awesome, it was excellent, it was beyond my imagination.
In the beginning, no one believed in their vision, but in due time, their hard work and determination made them stand out.
I'm a better person in this industry now than I was before and even in my previous employment. So I have no regrets. I think the job is nice. I enjoy it. I enjoy doing events every day. It's a new thing, new challenges, and I have no regrets whatsoever to have entered into this field of events. No regrets whatsoever.
That bit of a client saying thank you, that bit of somebody feeling appreciated that I've assisted somewhere, that makes me happy.
It goes without saying that Eufrance is truly best all-round in all its fields, all to make sure your events goes as you dream it. Eufrance Events, your success is our business.